Okay. So now S11 value I already told you this is a string plus 3, 4. So what is the output of what is the value in the S12 now? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Sorry, you cut off there earlier. Could you repeat it?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So S11, what is the S11 value here?
You said 25.
25 in string format, right? So
Mhm.
now plus 3, 4. So what is the value in this S12?
2534.
2534 in the string format.
String
So that's the
format.
output you will get here. So there is a substring method next to methods, substring. So these are also overloaded methods. Overloading. So overloading means I already told you a class can have multiple methods with the same name, but different parameters. But what this substring will do? Why they overloaded? So substring means a portion of string, that's a substring. So when you want to fetch a portion of string from the main string, then you will use a substring concept. So substring int start index fetches the characters from start index to till end index. So here till end. So for example, you are giving from 2 index to till end, it will fetch for you entire string. That's why if one parameter, if you give one argument, if you give for this substring method. Suppose if you are given substring with 2 arguments, one is a start index and end index. So it fetches the characters in between start and end index. Here, end index is always excludes. End index place, you won't get any character. That end index before character only you will get. Remember this. Start index is inclusive. Inclusive means includes that character while returning. End index means that's exclusive. It excludes that. That's a substring. Start index and end index means. Now see here. So string S14 equal to Java WebDriver, right? See here, J means 0, A means 1, V is 2, A is 3, and the space is in the 4, and W is in 5, and so on. So R is in 12 and 13, right? So it's you can say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So R is in 13th index. Now, so you write down like this so that it's easy for you. What substring you want to get, easily you can get it. String S15 equal to this from this string object S14 dot substring of 5. 5 means only one argument I am passing. One argument means it will call this substring. So that means what it will do from 5 to till end, all the characters it will fetch. Now what you will get in the S15?
WebDriver.
WebDriver you will get. That's how you can fetch. See, S14 is a Java WebDriver, but we are fetching only WebDriver. Whatever you want, you can get it with this substring concept. Okay. So get only web keyword from S14. Only these two you need to get. See that. String S16 equal to S14 dot string object dot substring of only between, right? In between. So that means I need to get only web. So now, so start index is 5. And end index I have given 8. Why I have given 8?
Because if you did not, it would only give you WE instead of WEB.
You're not telling the exact reason. I think you didn't hear the proper thing.
Oh, because the
So
end
why I
index
have given
is
8?
exclusive.
End index, why I have given 8? I'm asking. So what is the 8th place? You have D, right?
8 is D.
Then why I have given this one? 8 I have
Because
given.
the
I
end
should give
index.
only 7, right?
Mhm.
Why I have given 8?
Because the end index is exclusive, and if you had given 7 instead, it would only give you WE. But if you give 8,
Yeah,
5 to 8, it'll give you WEB.
WEB, web only will get. That's so. Can you give a driver? How can you fetch a driver? Can you give the formula?
Same exact everything except the
Tell me
parameter
the
argument
complete. Tell
values
me
will
the
be
complete. Don't
so.
swallow something. Tell
Gotcha.
complete formula.
String S16 is equal to S14 dot substring, open bracket 8 comma 14.
14. That's it. So that's the how you can extract whatever the string you want with this substring concept. Okay.
Mhm.
So these are all the string class methods. String class, every method returns a value to you. Return type methods. No void method. Did you see anywhere void method here?
No.
No. Every method is a return type. Because it gives a value based on your input, what you want to get it. You can get with these methods. You can transform or you can get a new string with these methods. So that's why a string is immutable, because when you try to modify, a new string will create. Same string you cannot modify. Not possible. Same string, it's not possible. You cannot modify same string with a string class. Then how can you do that? There is another option for you to do that. So there is string buffer and string builder classes are there. Okay, so that's what we have. So you can see length, you find it. See, it is joined with the delimiter with the join method. So this is all, see, a comparative method is written 32 minus 32, 0. So these are all comparative methods. And this is a get bytes method. So, and I am printing the array, byte array. Okay. So that's all about string methods. Let's go and discuss on the string buffer class. What is string buffer? And so what is the difference between string and string buffer class? This is another important interview question. And so why string is immutable? Why people will use string literals to create a string object? Why they won't use a new keyword? So all these questions you should be clear on this. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's go on strings. Okay. So what is string buffer class? So as we learned, string class is immutable. Immutable means you cannot modify same string. If you modify, you will get a new string. New object will create if you try to modify. Basically, new object will create. That means another memory will create. String buffer class is used to create a mutable strings. That means you can modify the same string. You can change the same string. It won't create a new object. So string buffer class in Java is same as a string class except a mutable. That is immutable. String class is immutable. String buffer is a mutable. So mutable strings, if you want to create, you will use a string buffer and a string builder. So string you won't modify, then you have to use a string class. So string buffer class is a thread safe. String is a not a thread safe. So multiple threads cannot access it simultaneously. That's the reason it's a thread safe. So it will result in the same order as synchronized. So see, these are the constructors, and you already know what you call this. If a class has multiple constructors, what you call that?
Class overloading or method overloading, sorry.
Is this a method, sir?
Oh, constructor
What is
overloading,
this?
sorry.
It's
It's
a
a default
constructor
constructor,
overload.
the default constructor and then a parameterized constructor.
Yeah. So how do you know it's a constructor? Class name and constructor name is same.
Mhm.
So this is called constructor overloading. So there are multiple methods. So we have like a append method, insert method. What this append method will do? See public synchronized string buffer. So it returns a string buffer object. This method. So it is going to append a given string with the main string. So you can append anything like a string, integer, character, boolean, float, double, integer, anything you can append. That's what the append purpose. So insert method, int offset string s. So that means you can insert this string in this index. That's a offset means as an index number. So insert method will insert the specified string with this string at the specified position. That's an insert method. Replace method. Replace int start index, int end index, string str. So it is used to replace the string from specified start index to end index with this string. So that's the replace method. Delete method. So it is used to delete the string from specified start index to end index. Reverse. It is used to reverse the string. Reverse method. You can reverse the string. Caret method. You can get the character at given index. Substring you have. So these are all the different methods in the string buffer class. And the string buffer class methods are different. String class methods are different. String methods you cannot use on the string buffer class. Then how can you use these methods? You have to create object for string buffer class. Then that object reference dot, all these methods you can call. So what is the difference between string and string buffer class? String class is immutable. String buffer class is mutable. String is slow when you're concatenating multiple strings. So because it occupies more memory when you concatenate many strings. because so every time it creates a new object. That's the reason. When you join S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4 plus S5, first S1 plus S2 will join, one object will create. This output, then next one, another object will create, another object will create. Like that, multiple objects will create every time, whenever it is concatenated. So that's why this is not no good practice to use a plus operator between multiple strings. Instead of that, you can create a string buffer and you can append them. So string buffer is fast and consumes less memory when you concatenate strings. String class overrides the equals method of object class. This equals method is first created in the object class, parent class. That is overridden in the string class. How they overridden? String class equals method will compare the two strings, but object class equals method will compare any object. That's a difference. Methods are same in both parent and child, but the purpose is different. String buffer class doesn't override the equals method of object class. These are the three differences. So you have to give this. And so this is another thing you have to do tomorrow. All the string methods you have to read and come back and give the list of string methods. Each method purpose also you have to tell tomorrow. And next one, we have to see the program on this. Let's see the program. Then we can go to string programs. Yeah. You can see here. So first create object for string buffer class is be equal to new string buffer. I have used the parameterized constructor. This is the parameterized constructor. Now SB value is a Java. So current SB value is Java. Next we have append method. So I'm appending SB value is now Java. Java I'm appending with a WebDriver. So now you have in the same SB value will change now to Java WebDriver. So now SB is, it doesn't create a new object. Same value you are modifying. So before it was Java, now it is a Java WebDriver. So then we have a SB dot insert for and this insert method. So you can insert in the fourth index the space. So Java WebDriver is a one string. There is no space there. So you have like this. So now we are inserting a space here. So 0, 1, 2, 3. At a fourth index, I'm inserting a space there. Now you'll get a Java WebDriver like this. So in this same SB value. Before it was like this. Now same string I am modifying like this with the insert method. Now replace method I am using. What this replace method will do? I am replacing 0 to 5 with a Ruby. That means Java I am replacing with a Ruby. Now you will get here the SB values in this Ruby WebDriver, not Java WebDriver. Same string you are modifying with a different methods. Then delete method. I am deleting 4 to 15. 4 to 15 means this one. So I'm removing a WebDriver. Now Ruby WebDriver is there. So WebDriver I'm removing. So then only Ruby will be there. So I'm calling a reverse. So reverse means it will be, so YBRUR. YBUR it will print. So that's the SB value. So this is the how you can So use the string buffer classes. CSV value Java. Then next append method when use Java WebDriver. When you use insert method, you inserted the space and you replaced Java with Ruby and Ruby WebDriver, and you deleted a WebDriver. Only Ruby you got, left only Ruby in the SB. Now you are calling a reverse method on this Ruby. So the reverse is YBUR. That's a reverse. Generally, they will ask in the interviews. So can you reverse a string without using built-in methods? You should not use built-in methods to reverse. That means a reverse method you should not use. So you have to do different ways. How can we do? So most of the interview questions you will get on strings only. So more practice is important here. So every day one program, writing a one program, that really helps you. Okay. So that's all about all the theory and programs. Let's go to interview programs. So string interview programs. Okay. The first program is, so, and this I'll do that later. Let's do here. So how to reverse a string without using built-in methods? Without using a built-in methods, how can you reverse a string? So reverse means what? See, if you give this string s equal to Java, the output should be AVAJ. That's a reverse, right? So user can give any string. You should reverse that. How can you reverse that? So that is the reverse. Let's do how can we do? So many ways you can do. Let me teach you one by one. So first you take, to create a method, private void, a method name and parameterized method. User can give his input, his string for this method, and the output you should print the reverse string method. String you have to print. See, the original string before reverse is I'm printing. This is the str. Whatever the input they are giving, that I am printing first before reversing. And take one reverse variable with the empty string. So string reverse equal to empty string. Then iterate the string. So from last character to first character. So last character, how can you get? For int I equal to string dot length -1. That will give you last element index. So then I greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. I greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. So reverse equal to reverse plus str dot character of I. So this reverse plus the last character. So the here last character, I is the last character index. So in this str last character, it will fetch the caret of, see the index number I am passing for caret method. I'm going to use all string methods only in these programs. That's why you should know each and every string method. Then only you can solve the programs, string programs. Otherwise, programs is not easy to solve if you don't know string methods. See that? Caret of I. So the last index, that one, I will add that and I am assigning to the reverse variable. Next, it will reduce the, so this initial value to next value. So the previous value that is greater than 0 again comes here, and the before that character it will fetch, add to that previous reverse value and the next character. So it keep on appending, and that's how you can do this is simple logic. And then print. So after reverse, the string is and reverse value. This is the one simple way using one for loop and a caret method. The main thing is a caret method here. And concatenation process. The second way, reverse a string approach 2. See that string str. So I'm printing original string before reverse. So then declare a one reverse variable. This time I'm not going to use a last character onwards. I will start from first character itself in the for loop. See that? See that difference here and here. Here I initialized with the last character, but here I'm initializing with the first character only. That is the difference you need to catch here. And I less than str dot length and I plus plus. And see that. So reverse equal to str dot character of I. So the first character I'm getting plus reverse. So I'm getting that. So one by one, I'm appending again to, so assigning to this reverse variable. So see str dot length and I plus plus only we are using. So you know for loop, tomorrow you need to explain this logic one by one like this. And then what is the each value you will get here, and then what is this reverse value, and you have to show me this. Okay. So these two programs also you have to show me tomorrow. Okay. So that's these two things. Let me run these two programs. You give anything, okay, any values, it will reverse and give it the output to you. See, I'm creating object. Why? These are non-static methods. That's why I'm creating object. So object, class name, reference variable equal to new class name. So non-static method, how can you call? Object dot non-static method. So object reference dot reverse string, welcome. So reverse string approach to Selenium. Okay. So this one, I'll comment out as of now. See, only these two. I'll run these two only. See that. See, original string welcome. So after reverse the string, see, you got EMOCLEW. So original string before reverse, Selenium. After reverse, MUINELES. So this is the how to reverse a string. This is one of the important interview program. Okay, that's it. And you have a lot of work. So please work on that and come back tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow. So what are are you clear on the tasks?
Can you just run me through them one more time? I tried writing down each and every one of them throughout, but I think I might have missed one or two.
All the string methods, you have to explain each and every method, what is the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give the string programs and the string buffer and string builder differences. And basically, the whatever we completed till now on the string, I'll give the things you have to do. And also interface concept again.
Mm-hmm.
Interface concept, I'll give a program and you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what you need to do that. Okay. So string. So again, that JDBC concept also, right? That what are the interfaces and those things also you have to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. See you.
Yeah.